Welcome to Sports Legends, our series dedicated to the icons who changed the game forever. Today, we're telling the story of the fastest man alive, Usain Bolt. Picture this: the stadium is silent, a billion people are holding their breath, and then, a flash of yellow and green, a blur of motion so fast it almost defies belief. That was the magic of Usain Bolt. He didn't just run, he flew. He didn't just win, he captivated the entire world with a smile and a lightning bolt pose. But how did a lanky kid from a small town in Jamaica become a global superstar, the undisputed king of speed? This is the story of his incredible journey from the dusty tracks of Trelawny to Olympic glory and beyond. Our story begins in Sherwood Content, a rural town in Jamaica, where Usain St. Leo Bolt was born on August 21, 1986. Growing up, his world was simple, filled with cricket and football played on the streets with his brother. He wasn't thinking about gold medals. He was just a kid who loved to run. His first love was actually cricket, where his speed as a bowler first caught the eye of his school coaches. They saw something special in his natural talent and encouraged him to try track and field. Reluctantly, he agreed. Even as a youngster, Bolt stood out, not just for his height, but for his raw, untamed speed. His high school coach, Pablo McNeil, recognized his immense potential but also had to deal with Bolt's playful, sometimes undisciplined nature. He was known for playing pranks and not always taking training as seriously as he should have. Despite this, his talent was undeniable. At just 15, he competed in the 2002 World Junior Championships in Kingston, Jamaica. In front of his home crowd, the pressure was immense. He was so nervous he reportedly put his shoes on the wrong feet. But when the gun went off, he dominated, winning the 200-meter race and becoming the youngest ever male world junior champion. The world had just gotten its first glimpse of the lightning bolt. The transition to the professional senior circuit wasn't smooth. The lanky teenager had to compete against grown men. Injuries, particularly a recurring hamstring issue, plagued his early career. He competed in the 2004 Athens Olympics, but was eliminated in the first round of the 200 meters, hampered by his injury. The criticism was harsh. Some doubted if this promising junior would ever fulfill his potential at the senior level. It was a period of frustration and self-doubt. This was the turning point. Bolt needed a change. In 2005, he linked up with coach Glenn Mills. Mills was a master tactician who understood that Bolt wasn't just an athlete. He was a unique physical specimen. He helped Bolt refine his technique, improve his work ethic, and, most importantly, manage his body to prevent injuries. Mills instilled a new level of professionalism and discipline, while still allowing Bolt's fun-loving personality to shine through. He also convinced Bolt, who initially disliked the 100 meters, to add the shorter sprint to his repertoire. It was a decision that would change the course of athletics history forever. The year 2008 was when the legend was truly born. The world's eyes were on the Beijing Olympics. In the 100-meter final, Bolt didn't just win, he annihilated the competition. He broke the world record with a time of 9.69 seconds, and he did it so effortlessly that he famously slowed down to celebrate before even crossing the finish line. The world was in shock. A few days later, he did it again in the 200 meters, breaking Michael Johnson's long-standing world record. And for the finale, he led the Jamaican team to another world record and a gold medal in the 4x100-meter relay. 3 events, 3 gold medals, 3 world records. It was a performance of such dominance and charisma that it transcended sport. Usain Bolt was now a global icon. If Beijing was the arrival, the 2009 World Championships in Berlin was the coronation. This is where Bolt pushed the limits of human speed to a place no one thought possible. In the 100-meter final, he clocked an astonishing 9.58 seconds, a world record that still stands today, a benchmark that seems almost untouchable. Days later, he lowered his own 200-meter world record to 19.19 seconds. These weren't just victories. They were seismic events that redefined what we thought was humanly possible. He was no longer racing against his opponents. He was racing against history itself. The pressure to maintain this level of perfection was immense. Heading into the London 2012 Olympics, some critics questioned if he could repeat his Beijing heroics. A new rival, his own training partner Johan Blake, had emerged. But on the world's biggest stage, Bolt silenced all the doubters. He defended his titles in the 100 meters, 200 meters, and the 4x100-meter relay, becoming the first man to achieve the double, triple. His victory celebration in London, with his signature 2D world pose, became one of the most iconic images of the Games. He had proven he wasn't a one-hit wonder, he was a living legend. By the time the Rio 2016 Olympics arrived, Bolt was 30 years old, an age when most sprinters are past their prime. He was battling injuries and the constant grind of training. Yet, his goal was clear: to achieve immortality with an unprecedented triple-triple, and he did it. Once again, he swept the 100 meters, 200 meters, and 4x100-meter relay, securing his place in the Olympic pantheon. 9 sprints, 9 gold medals, a perfect Olympic career. He had done what no one had ever done before, and what no one may ever do again. What made Bolt so beloved was not just his speed, but his personality. In a sport often defined by intense, stone-faced focus, Bolt was a breath of fresh air. He danced before races, joked with the cameras, and engaged with the crowd. He made sprinting fun. He had a unique connection with fans, a rock star-like charisma that filled stadiums wherever he went. He showed that you could be the most dominant competitor in the world and still not take yourself too seriously. This combination of unbelievable talent and infectious joy is what made him a once-in-a-generation superstar. After the 2017 World Championships in London, Usain Bolt hung up his spikes for good. His farewell was unto the fairy tale ending many had hoped for. He was struck by a hamstring injury in his final race. But it didn't matter. His legacy was already secure. He left the sport as the undisputed greatest sprinter of all time. His records in the 100 and 200 meters remain the pinnacle of human achievement on the track. But more than that, he single-handedly revitalized athletics, bringing a new generation of fans to the sport. He inspired countless kids from Jamaica and around the globe to believe that they too could achieve greatness, no matter where they came from. Usain Bolt's story is a testament to the power of natural talent combined with hard work, and a reminder that the greatest champions are those who not only win, but also share their joy with the world. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Sports Legends. What's your favorite Usain Bolt moment? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this story, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more stories about the athletes who changed the world. We'll see you in the next one.